What's up guys, Danny from Dan's Reptiles. This is a reptile room slash update for April 2023. Got some new additions above my head there. Got amazing setups for you guys to see. Got turtle, got a spotted python up there, blonde spotted python, got the new additions there. Got a tank here that will be for the new additions when they get bigger, plus some new additions coming soon. Got two enclosures outside. One is a 3-bay, so it has two enclosures set up, one almost ready to go once I get the new addition, and then I've got the big blue tongue shingleback pit. We'll also be feeding the animals in this video just to give you guys everything for the reptile room this time. So it'll be a massive video showcasing every animal I have, their setups, what they eat, everything you need to know. Without further ado, let's get to it. So this is Striker's enclosure. There's Striker there. He's my male blonde spotted python. And this is his setup. It is a 3-foot Reptile 1 enclosure. He's up high because I got that big tank down there. Got a couple stickers there, starting to collect. I'm hoping to move the new additions in there when they get bigger. That's just a spare tub. And hopefully some Boyd's Forest Dragons, have them cohabitate. But yeah. Custom rock wall in the back, heat bulb there, I think that's 150 watts. That's not on all the time, that's only on for show and if it's a very cold day. But there is a heat mat underneath this hide there. Water dish there, hide, cold hide over there, the thermostat at the back that I don't have turned on because it stays pretty warm in here. UVB fluoro, got a builder branch, Reptile 1 builder branch. Fake plants there. Striker's going for a drink. He's got some amazing colours on him for a blonde spotted python. Some of the brightest I've ever seen. Here's a good shot of him drinking. So these guys will get up to about just over a metre. Very good starter snake, this species. And also his cousins such as the children's python, Stimson's python, pygmy python. They're all under the gene Antaresia. This guy's scientific name is Antaresia maculosa, or the spotted python, and with his nice colours he identifies as the blonde spotted python. But he's definitely one of the brightest blonde spotted pythons I've ever seen, and I had to get him when he was little. He's the oldest snake I own, and was also the first snake that I bought. But yeah, this is his setup. Pretty basic, I know. I want to get a nicer tank for him, nice 4-footer up here, but I'll have to wait till the new additions get bigger over there and then get rid of that little tank, and then I can get him a bit bigger of a tank. Got some nice caramels down the side, as you guys can see. Beautiful coloration on him. If you guys have any questions on Striker here, let me know in the comment section down below. I'll be making a video again on his setup. I like to film as many setup videos as I can, give as much information, because as obviously the longer you keep reptiles, the more experience and more knowledge you get looking after them. But yeah, this is Striker's setup, and that's the first reptile done, and moving on to the next reptile. So here is Sunshine. She is my Murray River turtle, short neck turtle. She's the first reptile I bought. She's been in the longest. I think I got her about 8-9 years ago now. These guys can live several years. I've seen 30, 40, maybe even 50, and so on. So this is a very long-term pet if you ever buy a turtle. She's definitely the most food responsive animal I have. Every time you go near her, she thinks you're food, even if you just feed her. She's almost the size of a dinner plate. She's getting pretty big. And this is her setup here. It is a 6-foot custom made aquarium or fish tank. Her substrate's gravel and rocks, which she decides to kick everywhere. Underneath, which you guys are wondering what this white stuff is this plastic sheets. It's all the gunk that sinks through the gravel, sinks into those, so it's easy filtration. Over there, got a charcoal block, which just sort of helps filtrate over there just by the pump there. This has 2 intakes and 2 outtakes, or outputs, inputs and outputs. There's the filter here, some soundproofing sheets here. Just an eBay filter, works very well. And so the filter comes stock with just 1 input, 1 output, but behind there I did, oh, see, that's the fault with it, sometimes gets air bubbles, then it'll start back up again. So there's my little split. So I did a T-piece, so it allows water to get sucked up on this side and over on that side, and then you also got the 2 waterfalls, so you got the makeshift one over there, and then you got the main one. Heater there, heater also over here. So this tank is 6 foot long by I think 1 foot deep and 2 feet high. Got a nice big fluoro across the top. It's got 4 different globes in it. Got the UVB one over there. Got a regular just daylight or bright globe, and the 2 blue lights for nighttime are blown, and they're mainly used for fish. I don't use them for sunshine. And yeah, all spare supplies are in here. Got this for a pretty cheap price, so can't complain. Beautiful setup, I'm pretty proud of it. But I hope to get her in a nice outdoor pond shortly. But we'll get on to feeding her. So I feed her these Exoterra turtle pellets. I also feed her superworms, crickets, other insects. Used to feed her bloodworms when she was younger, but she seems to love these turtle pellets. So I feed her every 1 to 2 days. But she is an absolute pig, as you can see. So I try to get her over here first so she doesn't cause a big splash. Then I drop them in, slide the glass door closed if I can. Nice waterlogged. There we go. And she's off and away. Yeah, very long-term pet, a turtle. Very good to watch. Always keeps you occupied. I'll take you off the tripod for you guys so you can get a close-up of her eating. Such an amazing animal, but I do highly recommend turtles as a pet in a collection because they're very social animals as well. Bearded dragons and blue tongues are always social, but you just can't beat a turtle because they're always moving. They're always up and about it. Even at night she's out swimming around. Also got this custom ramp here that me and my dad built. Just out of fake glass or plastic. Just silicone on each side, fake grass on top so she can get a grip. Then you also got a wallpaper on the back as well. That's Sunshine for you guys. If you want more videos on her, let me know in the comment section down below. And without further ado, moving on to the next animal. Now in this setup, it's got my 2 blue tongues and shingleback skink. Got Whitey, my albino blue tongue skink. Got Maxine / Maximus, my Queensland locality eastern blue tongue skink. And you've also got Dwayne, my shingleback skink. So just to go over the cage before I bring you guys into it. It's a 3 meter long by 1 meter wide custom built pit. It's got 3 doors all on hinges. It's just got stapled mesh all 3 of them except for that one. Well, that one's got the mesh and it's got the tarps to prevent all the rain getting on that side on the 1 meter square at the back, so it can stay nice and warm. I'll take you guys in now so you guys can get a better look. So here's the setup here. All 3 of them are out and about. There's Whitey there. Here's my male albino eastern blue tongue skink. He just shed actually. You can see the evidence of that in the grass here. He's the most social one of them all. He's gonna wait for food to come. Next up is Dwayne, my shingleback skink. He's one of the cutest isn't he? I'll go over the setup before I show you. Maximus just chilling in there. So substrate is just wood chips. Got a ledge there so they can get the early morning sun or the late arvo sun. Roof tiles maintains the heat. Got this colour bond sheet here on 2 timbers, just so they can get underneath there, so that get the nice heat from underneath. Got this weed growing that I've decided to let grow. I cut it every now and then. There's what looks like a tail. So when it's nice and hot, they go under here to get cool. Big heat right there, so that stays nice and warm for quite a while. Couple hollow logs there, big water dish, that's their food dish there. This is Maximus's burrow, he goes underneath here, just chills there. But yeah, if you guys want more videos on this, let me know in the comment section down below. And here is the big Maxine / Maximus, my big Queensland locality Eastern. She is about 55-56 centimeters and about 1.1-1.2 kilos. No, she is not gravid, she is just a gigantic blue tongue. Like compared to my hand, oh, and she's very fast. She does not like to be seen. Look, there's Whitey there. With the albino blue tongues, they don't actually have a blue tongue anymore since they have the albino genetic mutation. They actually have a pink tongue and the red eyes. But these guys all eat dog food. Dwayne prefers more of a salad diet, but the blue tongues love their dog food, cat food, wet and dry. They love their insects, they love to hunt. So I chuck a lot of superworms in here and they go absolutely crazy for them. But today we'll be feeding them dog food. I'll get a couple of superworms out for you guys just to show you. So let's get to it. So for the final enclosure for this reptile room, I've got this gigantic custom-made 3-bay aviary. 2 of the bays are taken currently by my female diamond python Crystal and my 2 water dragons Mushu and Medusa. So we'll take you guys in, give you a good look at it, give you all the wiring, the setups and what's to come. So let's get to it. So we'll go over the setups first. 3 bays as you can see, got diamond python in there, water dragons in there, soon to be future edition in there. All 3 are equal. You got 1 meter wide, 1.8 meter high, 2.2 meters deep. It's all covered halfway through the back, so they've got the nice roof there, which I've got those LED fluoros there. What I like about having these outdoor enclosures is all the animals inside get the natural heat, natural UVB. This was built by Cold Western Sheds. Got this for a very good deal. All the wiring comes back to here, this switch, which is plugged into a power point, which is also on its own circuit. So these are the fluoros. So if I turn that off, sorry, all 3 fluoros will go off. That's the first enclosure's power point. That's Crystal's power point. That's the water dragons. That's on obviously because it's got the water pump going. And it goes all the way down and up at the back there. Expander foam through all the nooks and crannies so nothing can slip out. But yeah, there will be a video coming out once that 3rd bay is done. One big video of this entire journey of building this amazing enclosure. And once I get that all finished, this will be a misting / water fill up thing. So I'll just plug it into the top there and 3 of those will come out, fill the water bowls and also spray it down like rain. But yeah. So we'll move on to this first enclosure. This houses my 2 water dragons, Mushu and Medusa. And instead of me actually trying to look for Medusa, we're actually here this time. So this is Mushu, my male eastern water dragon. And that over there is Medusa, my female eastern water dragon. This is actually one of the first videos she's out and about. They're just on their, what's the name, hang plant things, like airborne, you put your plants in there, I don't know what they're really called. This is the first time. I didn't actually stage this or anything. I came here to start filming and I just saw them. I was like, this is amazing. This is their setup. Both enclosures have the bamboo backing. Got a power point down there, which also has a heat light that I can turn on. Got a nice water pump here, goes into here. It's a bit dirty because they seem to, that's the only place they'll shed and poo at the same time. And every time I clean it out, which is literally every weekend, I get rid of all the green moss and all that that's growing in there, and it just comes back. Little palm plant there, going nice and strong. Got a big heat rock at the back there, got their superworm dish. Substrate is just wood chips as well. Got hammocks in here, just fake rocks and all that as well. Nice big chunk of wood. And the big rainforest wall, which consists of 3 pieces that we drilled back to back with crystal. And they seem to climb that just nicely. Ugh. So the way you can identify males from females is if you look just underneath Mushu's stomach there, you can see tinge of red. So males will get a nice dark red stomachs, whereas females won't. And also males get significantly larger than the females. So that'll be nice to see Mushu fully grown. They've got some nice colours on them. Nice whites, nice blacks, and got the red as well, which just stands out. But yeah, so these guys eat dog food as well. These guys will eat the salads and veggies and all that stuff. But they love their insects. They love their superworms. So let's have a look at this superworm dish real quick. And that is empty. So I'm going to fill that up with superworms. Try and get some footage for you guys. But we'll see how that goes because they seem pretty comfortable. But without further ado, let's get to it. We'll see if these guys will take some straight out of the bowl, which I highly doubt because they like to feed on, oh, there goes my hat, their own. Let's see how this goes. You see folks on the camera. What about you, Mushu? You want some insects? Guess not. Oh. And there goes the superworm. I'm gonna have to grab that. So the superworms will go here. These guys also eat crickets, woodies, you name it. They're absolute pigs when it comes to feeding. I'll try and set up a tripod, get these guys down so they can actually see where the food is, and we'll go from there. I didn't want to actually move them. I felt bad because they look very comfortable. And Medusa doesn't let me go near it, but she actually let me pat it today, so I don't want to ruin that. Moving on to the next enclosure, which is the final enclosure for the night. This is Crystal, my diamond python female. Again, same setup with the bamboo backing, but she's actually got a rock ledge up there so she can get there, stay there kind of thing. I'm going to get a heat light up there with a cage on it so it can be her basking spot. But yeah, in here just got wood chips as substrate as well, big water dish, nice palm here as well. These are just the dead plants. It's been raining a lot here lately as well. A couple logs. This one's on a big timber so it stays nice and stable. These ones just go from branch to branch so she can go up and about. This was supposed to be an arboreal hide, but she's decided to just sit on it half the time, so it's now just been flattened. Another one there, fake plants, sorry. These all have power points as well, if you didn't know, if you didn't catch on with the other one. Rainforest wall here, as well as the other one. This is her humid hide, so it stays nice and humid in there. That's just koi peat substrate in there. I'm hoping to get a heat mat in here too. Just need to find the time. And below me is Crystal. She's a stunning snake. Very chill. She might be a bit food responsive soon because she might smell the rabbit I have on my fingers. Because I had to thaw out a rabbit earlier, hoping it'll be warm in time. But yeah, hopefully we'll get her feeding, and yeah, stay tuned for that. She is about 2.4, 2.5 meters long, very long girl. I've noticed ever since she's been outside, she's grown substantially. She's shed for me about 3 times in a matter of 4 or 5 months, which is crazy. And she's on 600 gram rabbits at the moment. She'll eat those once every 2 weeks because this is the first time she'll be on 600 gram rabbits. She's usually on 400, and then I did a 400 gram rabbit as well as I think it was a jumbo rat, so just a bit bigger than what a 600 gram rabbit would be, but it was too smaller objects. So we'll see if she goes with the big rabbit, and if she likes it, then we'll keep her on those. But yeah, we'll see if we can get her feeding for you guys. Alright, got a big 600 gram rabbit here. Get the focus real quick. Let's see how she goes. Whoa. Didn't even prepare to strike, just went straight for it. This is a big rabbit, guys. Massive. Definitely her biggest feed yet. Come on, I want you to wrap around a bit more for me, girl. She's using the branch. So pythons are constrictors. What that means is they'll bite, wrap most of their body around them, and use all their strength to squeeze the life out of their prey. So this will be all she's eating tonight, and if she's still hungry tomorrow, I'll try maybe feed her another rabbit if she's that hungry. I can always feed her something smaller, but I really wanted to grow. I wanted her to be a very big girl. And yeah, we'll do some time-lapsing of everyone eating. So let's get to it. And last but not least is the new additions. So I picked these guys up from the Penrith Reptile Expo. This is just a little Reptile Zoo, 1 foot by 1 foot. Got a Pharum Exoterra, I believe, Rockwell on the back. It might be Reptile Zoo actually. But those are Exoterra vines. They're flexi vines, they're just cut up in small pieces. Little hide there, little coconut hide there as well. So that's the hot hide. So underneath that is a heat mat. Underneath there is nothing, so that's the cold hide. Water dish there, just a little one. Substrate is Quay peat, same with Striker over there, keeps the moisture in. And got a plant here from Bunnings just to make it nice and bioactive somewhat. And our new addition is up there. There is 2 in here, but don't have names for these guys yet. So that is a baby pink tongue skink. Sucks, they're up in the dark over there. I'll get one out for you guys. That one was just chilling up there. I'll try and find the other one. So they are semi-arboreal skinks. So instead of the blue tongue skink, which just travels on the flat ground, but you do see the surprising blue tongue that climbs up straight walls like one of mine, good old Whitey. These guys are actually arboreal. So instead of being the very fat, gigantic blue tongue that you see today, these guys are very skinny, long and slender. And they have a very long tail as well. So as this guy gets older, he'll lose those stripes on him, and he'll develop more of a grey type of colour, but I have seen some of them maintain their colour. I knew they'd be under the hot hide. Here is the other one. I'll keep that hide over there. Here is the other one. So there's a better look at them. They are very small, probably the length of my middle finger. So these guys are nocturnal hunters as well, so I'll be seeing them out at night eating their insects and whatnot. These guys will eat little crickets, dust them in calcium. I haven't fed them insects yet, so I haven't actually seen them hunting. I only bought them Sunday and it is Wednesday, so I only had them for a couple of days. But their favourite food, apparently, according to some of the breeders, is dog food and cat food. So we'll put a fresh batch of that in there. This is just some nice beef. For these little guys, you just get puppy food, so it's a lot more gooey. As you can see there, instead of thick chunks, it's just nice and gooey, so they can actually suck up the goo. And with a lot of dog food, they come with natural vitamins not inside of them as well, so you don't really need to spray extra calcium on them. Yeah, these are the new additions. If you guys want to see some videos on these guys, let me know in the comment section down below. I will have a video coming out on how I set these guys up shortly. But yeah, if you guys want to give me some names for these guys, let me know. They're actually surprisingly quick as well. I love watching them climb. Get this guy to climb. Up he goes. No, he's giving up. Yeah, amazing lizards. Definitely a wish list come true. Can't wait to have these guys grow up and put them in this big setup I've got down here. This big 4-foot URS enclosure with the big universal rock wall. Have these guys in here with Bleed's forest dragons. I've seen several people have them live together because pink tongue skinks are nocturnal while Bleed's forest dragons are out during the day. Yeah. Again, if you guys want to see future videos on these guys, let me know in the comment section down below. I can't wait to see these guys grow. They'll be amazing animals. So far they're pretty chill, but I've seen a couple of people's pink tongues, they're a bit skittish. Not aggressive or defensive, just the skittish factor, like they not want to be held. But yeah. Alright, I'm doing this one-handed. I've got Striker in here because I want to see if he will feed outside of his tank. This will be the first time ever, so if he does it, see how we go. There we go, what a champion. So he will eat 2 of these today. And yeah, first time for everything, I guess. First time him eating in a tub. I never thought he actually would. I thought because he always eats in his tank, so this is obviously a new experience for him. But yeah, I've only got him in here because I just stripped his enclosure, so I'm gonna have to put some more new stuff in there, hopefully soon, because it is getting a bit. Well, I'll have time. I was just gonna keep him there overnight while he digests all his food and then put him back in there. But we'll see how we go for time. But yeah, I'll bring you guys back when he's ready for the second one. Rat number 2. Hey, buddy. Now once he's swallowed this, I will change the substrate. Or the paper towel. Oh, he's got him by the foot. Well, that's it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want to see more on these guys, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to see more. If you want to see any animals in particular, such as Sunshine, Striker, new additions, Crystal, Blue Tongue, Shingleback, Water Dragons, you name it, even enclosure setups, let me know in the comment section down below. Any other video that you guys want to see more of, just comment down below and I'll make sure I get onto that for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Make sure to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to see more, and I'll talk to you all later.